All right, so I hit a dead end there, but anyway,
Today I'm on the Leoguar or Leoguar, I'm not sure how to say it, but this is their Fastron step-through electric fat tire bike. Now this bike has gone through a couple of name changes, so no matter what, I'll have the correct link for this bike down below in the description of this video.
this bike has a normal price of $2,000, but it's on sale right now. But anyway, this bike is, not something that has a lot of very unique features, but it's looking at trying to get those basics and those e-bike basics done right. And I think it has done that. So anyway, this bike does have a 750 watt motor. It is coming in at 48 volts. And this bike does have some nice and big 26 by 4-inch fat tires. And these are V Tire branded tires. So I really like them. I've purchased some of my own personal tires from them. But anyway, these tires are good for going off-road like I am now and just a little bit of grass and stuff. So it provides a pretty good ride, especially with the front suspension that's included, which I believe has like 3.15 inches of travel. So not the longest of travel, but it's enough to get the job done.
And you can also lock and unlock the suspension as well. And as far as the weight of the bike, it does come in at 62.8 pounds.
But one thing that is missing from this bike at this price range is going to be fenders. So it doesn't have any plastic fenders, no metal fenders, and I don't understand that at this price it should have those included. But it does have the mounting points for them, so you can buy your own or take them off another bike that you might have and put them on. They're not that expensive on Amazon, but this is one of those things that just should come standard for a bike like this, because right now I can see a little bit of mud on the bike and stuff because it did rain a little bit earlier, so this grass and stuff is wet and a little bit soggy. So if you are going to be doing this a lot, you can expect your pants and stuff like that to get a little bit messy. But besides that, this bike does have a pretty good ride to it. Now let's talk about design. So this bike does come in 3 different colors. You have blue, you have orange, and also this khaki color that I have here. So I don't get a lot of bikes that come in like brown and tan and stuff like that. So I'm really liking this color. And also design wise, I'm liking just how the frame is designed. This is a step through design, so you can easily just swing your leg through to be able to get on and off of this bike. And this bike is rated to fit riders between 5'3" and 6'5", and also riders that weigh up to 300 pounds. So it fits me just fine, coming in at 6'1" and around 220 pounds or so. So I feel very comfortable on this bike. And also the leather seat on this bike is pretty comfortable. It's not as comfortable as it looks. When I squeeze down on it, it feels good, but I wish it was just a little bit more cushiony, but it gets the job done. As you'll probably hear me say a lot about this bike in this review, is definitely good, nowhere near the worst of a stock seat that I've used on a bike. And now I'm hitting some of this cobblestone here, but I don't hear a lot of shakiness in my voice, so yeah, the suspension is not too bad. Anyway, getting back to the design, you do have a couple of mounting points here on the frame to be able to attach like a water bottle or something. And then also the cable management is tight, tight, tight. It is integrated, so it goes through the frame, it comes back out to the rear of the wheel where the motor is, to be able to make a very nice clean design. Assembly was very easy on this bike. It took me maybe 25 minutes or so to get this bike put together. Now up front you do have a headlight, which is pretty good. It's pretty good headlight, pretty good coverage at night. On the back you don't have a tail light or brake light or anything. You just have this little reflector that's on the seat post. Now the handlebar grips feel really good, a very nice length to them, so I really like the size of the handlebar grips and how they feel. And then also on the left hand side you will find this physical bell. And then to the right of that, you will find this 2-inch color LCD display. Really good, bright, bright, bright in daytime, but also I like the color and the information that it gives you, speed, distance, all of that relevant stuff. Now you can also add a 4-digit passcode to this screen if you want to add a little bit more security. And then also there is a USB Type A port on this display, so you can connect your phone while you're riding and charge it up while you go. Now on the right hand side, you will find the paddle controls for the 8-speed Shimano micro shifter here. And it's pretty good range up to 8 to be able to, adjust if you're going uphill or downhill. And the 5 levels of pedal assist that it has by default is pretty good. Now this isn't a torque sensor, but this cadence sensor is not bad, right? It takes around like a second, maybe a little bit close to a second and a half for me when I start pedaling for the motor to kick in to help me move along. So definitely it's pretty good and smooth for, definitely a cadence sensor. But if you just want to ride this thing like a motorbike, you have this half twist throttle here on the right. All right, so now let's talk about speed. So this bike does ship to you as a Class 2 electric bike, meaning that you can get up to 20 miles per hour using throttle and also pedal assist. Now you can unlock this bike to get up to 28 miles per hour, but you will need to contact the company and email them, and I think they'll give you the password for it. And after you get that password, you can get up to 28 miles per hour very easily on this bike. This bike has a good amount of power. I'm about to do my hill test here, but getting up to 28 miles per hour took no time using pedal assist, but also using the throttle, it wasn't that bad at all as far as how long it took. All right, so now for my hill test. This hill has been under construction here for a few weeks, so it's good to be back. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, boom, just using the throttle only. And this is a very, very steep hill. You get a little bit of a workout here, but we're already at 8, 9, 10 miles per hour from a dead stop. And it's taking my big old butt up here, no problem. 11, 12, can we get 13? All right, so it looks like 12 miles per hour is going to be the maximum for this hill test. So just using throttle only is really good. Again, you want to take advantage of the pedal assist and the different gears if you're going up a hill. All right, so look, coming to the end here, as I said in the beginning, there's nothing really super unique about this bike as far as feature set, but it does deliver a really good riding experience, really good build quality, so I'm very happy with that. It was packaged very well, it assembles very easily, you have a really good top speed, pretty good range for what it is. It has a decent amount of speed, it has a decent amount of torque, and also it can go a little bit off-road. It's not really targeted for off-road people, but it does have those nice fat tires to be able to do that. So outside of not having any fenders, this bike does have what I think a lot of like first-time e-bike users would want from an e-bike, something that's going to be reliable. So anyway, I'll drop a link down below to this bike in the description, and that might be an affiliate link. So if you do click on that and purchase it, it will help support this channel. But anyway, let me know what you think about this bike down below in the comments. But like always, I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.